I already removed one of my stepping stones. These are all coming out and I'm replacing them with bare feet shaped ones that go with my blog. So I'm just going to rip all of these out. We will reuse them. My son has some plans for an exotic flower garden, so I'll give them to him. I'll just place them right there, and yeah, I'm gonna get busy. Alright, I got all of the stepping stones right there out of this path under my trellis. Those have been there since I bought this place in 2022. It wasn't that bad to rip up. So I am going to lay down my weed barrier fabric. I got a 2-foot wide 100-foot roll. I'm going to lay there, and I have some stakes for it to lay it down, and then I will be placing on my new bare feet stepping stones that I'm so excited about, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. But I'm going to go inside, grab that fabric roll, and be right back. So I can't find my scissors, but I do have my weed barrier fabric roll ready to go. And I have to go downstairs in my pantry and get the stakes that I bought a long time ago. So I'm gonna get this installed. Sorry about it being a very windy day, but this is the first time that I laid landscaping fabric. You can probably tell it's an amateur job, but it's fine with me. I did 2 layers and I have plenty left over for a project for my what do you call it, my mailbox stepping stones. I have a couple of stepping stones that's getting overgrown by weeds, and so sometime this summer I want to pull those stepping stones out and weed around there, and then lay this down because I have leftovers, and then put the stepping stones back and do some sort of cobblestone pour around them or whatever. So that will be a project that I can use this for, and I'm excited to get the rest of my bare feet stepping stones in here. I only have 1 set that arrived, and I have 3, so that's a total of 6 feet, like 6 bare feet stones, and I'm going to lay them down here and see what they look like, and if I need to order another set, I will a little bit later. So I'm just excited for this project because it's going to be the theme that goes with my blog, and I'm going to go inside and show you, or I'll just bring it out here to kind of want to see. I'll just bring them out here to see what they're going to look like. I only have 1 pair of feet right now, so I'm gonna go grab them. Okay, so these are the bare feet stones I was talking about to kind of go with my blog, the Off Grid Barefoot Girl.com, and I use like bare feet logos on my blog. So I found these on Amazon and they're just so adorable. I have 2 more sets coming that have different designs, so my goal is to mix match them so a pair will not go together. So another one will go with like up there, this will go up with another one, and so forth. So it'll be like mixing matching, that way they're not, I don't want the, that's just how I want like not a pattern, I want just mixed matched all the way down the line. And then I have to figure out what I want to fill in the areas. At first I was thinking, I was talking with my older son and we were talking about creeping time. It's purple, it's pretty, but I don't know. because I don't want it to grow into the garden, because I do have a narrow space. But it would be pretty. But I may stick to like cobblestone, or I don't want to do mulch either. I don't want something that's going to break down. So I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. But they're pretty big size feet, and they're meant, I don't know if they're meant for walking at it and like look at that part. But I am just, it's not like a heavy traffic area. I just come in here and do some light gardening anyway, and I spend time on the outside part too. But I think it will hold up. I just walk out here with my bare feet anyway. And we'll see how it goes, because they are $30 a set. My blog paid for these because my blog generates income, so my blog is paying for them. I still want good quality. I still want it to last. And this is covering my solar panel, so let's see there. So I have solar lights for fairy lights and what do you call it, firefly lights, these things. I have sets of them, and they're beautiful at night when I can stay awake. I mostly see them early in the morning when it's still dark out, because when I just can't stay awake late into the evening. So because I'm an early riser. I'm excited about these though. It looks so cute, and I'm going to do the whole row, and I'm not sure how far I want to space them. I'll play around when the other sets get here about how many more sets I need to get. I'm not going to fill in cobblestones until this whole row is filled with bare feet stepping stones. So we'll see what the end result will look like. It's cooler out here now, and I still haven't gotten the other sets. I think they're going to arrive on the 9th, and this is only the 6th. So here's my bare feet stepping stone. I only got one set so far, and they're of a nice size. It's way bigger than my foot, so I spread out my toes. So I'm excited for them. Obviously it's not as sturdy as the stones that I had in here previously, those, but this is funner, so that's important too. I have 2 sets coming, so I have like, this is how I'm gonna measure it. 1, let's see, 2, maybe a little bit of space, 3. I might need one more up there. Probably need one more set. They're $30 on Amazon, and I got different colors, different styles, so I'm excited to give them a try. And I'm going to need to figure out what I want between them, like right here, to cover this fabric and that I installed today. First time that I installed fabric, landscaping fabric, I mean. And I have, while I'm over here, I'll do a little update on my pumpkins. I have pumpkins sprouted. These are sugar pumpkins right here, and this section is jack-o'-lantern. I have 1, 2, I don't know if that's part of this side or that side. And spookies have sprouted. There's some spookies, and a black cat right here. A black cat, they're black pumpkins. So those, that's neat. I can't wait until the other stepping stones come. It's gonna be cute. It's gonna be adorable. It's getting dark so late. I wonder if I can stay awake long enough to show you and myself. I haven't seen it yet. The solar lights on this thing. hopefully tonight I can stay awake long enough when it gets dark to go see it out here, what it looks like lit up. And here is a messy patch right there. I have an armful of my son's blankets. I just got off the line, so I have a handful. I'm using my feet to point. So like this whole area right there, all of that, it is a messy patch. And for years I battled sunflowers from previous owner. I don't like it because it's just too much. And so it is right when you walk in the gate right here. The first thing that you see when you come inside of the backyard. So my son started working, and he has a green thumb like me and wants to design something right here, and it needs a lot of work. I'm excited for this project, working with him with it. And these are 2 zucchinis right there, but I think we're gonna need like a rotiller or whatever you call it, rotiller, I don't know, that thing that it's like a machine that you can push and till the land. I think we're gonna need that after I get in here and see if there's any stones, because I know there are, and mow this down and then do like a rotiller. It depends on what it looks like when it's mowed down to the level. If we could just throw some cardboard down or fabric, I don't know, like, I don't know what, because I know that there's a lot of hard stuff in here still from sunflowers, like they're just, I have to pull out. That's not gonna be fun, but it really needs some work. And he's gonna design a flower garden right here. It's gonna be beautiful, better than the flower garden out here with just sunflowers. So I'm excited about that, to see what he can design. And we have these stepping stones I told him he could use, because we do want to put a door right here eventually for the garage, because that's garage has like 0 doors and windows, and when that door right there broke, we had no access to it. That's not ideal. So maybe he could put the stone path like right here, by the door. No, but yeah, by the fake door. There's no door there. And I don't know, we'll just see. And then just design a garden around like stepping stones and a path. I don't know, I'm giving him full reign, and he also wants to utilize the wall for vines. He's got imagination like me. And my dad also had imagination. So we'll see what... I did have some cardboard right there because I got tired of the weeds trying to get over into my vegetable patch over there. But I do have everything planted out, everything vegetable wise and fruits. So I just working on my garden path right here for the summer. It's gonna be cute. And this right here, and then we gotta clean up that because there's trees growing outside of my house, and then get rid of all the other old garden stuff that I tore out and replaced with stuff that is newer. And so we need to buy more compost bags, and I've got a project in the front yard that I gotta do by the mailbox. And so I am going to bring in this pile of blankets that I'm carrying, come back out here and water. And so yeah, I got my tripod now. I am going to go water my garden. I think I have to put the nozzle back on because I took it off. Yes, it's right here. And I'm gonna be very careful because I've been seeing black widows in this patch. In this spout right here. Every time. Okay. I got it on a little too high. There we go. I have chamomile I'm trying to reach back there. This is my lavender. Chamomile is back there. I already watered my fruit trees really good recently, so I'm just going to do a light watering. They all got a lot of water. And this is my grapevine. That's not a vine yet. It will be. Oh no! Have to careful with that one. My lavender is about to bloom, and I gave it a good drink recently when I did the fruit trees. So my orchard already recently been watered, but I'm going to do a little bit more. It's looking pretty dry out here. I am in Utah. We are in a pretty big, severe drought, as always. And the garlic under this tree died out a long time ago. The walking onions are still doing good though. My strawberries are doing okay. They're turning white. The leaves are turning white. I gotta care for them. I know that my orchard was recently watered really well, but these are in shallow containers and it's really hot and dry here, so I always make sure to give them a good watering. And this is not going to need a lot. Rosemary don't like wet feet, but she's doing okay. My pear tree. Again, we're not getting any fruit this year with this vine. I said in my other video, Utah has all of Utah, 95% of fruit trees in Utah this year got wiped out with a late frost. And so did more than half of my strawberries. It's okay though. I'm going to water my veggie patch now. I got this hose, it's like a no-kink hose, and I love it. Some brand gave it to me. I'll link it below. I just love it. I'm going to water everything in this back row really well because I just planted seeds with zucchini back there. I'm going to grow them on those stakes right there, like upward. Like little zucchini trees, and I have a blog post that I use for that method, so if you want to check it out, I'll link it below too. How I grow the zucchinis on stakes like little trees. This is an obelisk, which is just an upside down tomato cage that I'm going to use for pole beans. Just barely planted and they are sprouting. And I said in before my previous garden tours, these are my peppers and carrots. And that right there is a giant carrot that's going to go to seed. I'm going to cut seeds when they turn brown and dry later. My hot peppers are not doing so hot, so they were doing great inside my indoor mini greenhouse, but now they got out here and something started eating them. I don't know what's going to happen with them, but I will see what happens. And I have right here on this black trellis is cucumbers, and on that brown trellis, which is an old ladder from my kids' old bunk bed when they were young. I just stuck it out here when we moved here. They're teenagers now, adults actually. So they don't need that. Just repurposing it. And here's another obelisk that's gonna be holdings. And I will harvest these garlic scapes this weekend at some point. They're curly and ready to harvest. And right here, what I'm watering right now with a sandy patch is my sweet potatoes. Never grew them before, so I followed a guy on YouTube. He grew his in a little bit of sand as well, with some sand. I mean, it still has compost and everything in it, but it has some sand too. So I'm just copying what he did. And there has been some sort of animal. It's probably a cat that comes out here and tips my pots, and I'm not happy about it. Then the seeds that I planted get ruined. And this is my tomatoes. I probably have the water on a little too hard, but I have like one hand here. Hard. Water my pumpkin patch. With the amount of pumpkins I put on this trellis, I'm hoping that it holds up. Might have to do some rigging system stuff, but we'll find that out later. Seems like everything is growing so slowly, but once July hits, it'll like boom, there's a forest out here. Happens every time. And my cucumbers and watermelons on this trellis with the salad stuff inside. Gotta give them a good watering. Maybe tonight when I come out here I'll show you, and I want to see too what my solar light stuff look like. I don't have anything in that pot right there, but I do in these two black ones. I don't want to drown them. I have a carrot patch right there, what I'm watering right now. They are sprouted. I'll have to harvest more of this salad stuff, lettuce, this weekend. I'll switch hands. There. I'm a little bit better right-handed with the hose. Wash my feet. And here's my loofah growing nicely. Oh, I want to make sure I give that a good water. A sunflower I transplanted. sunflowers are resilient, but they don't like to be transplanted. So we'll see. I have cucumbers and loofah in here, and a little bit of zucchini, more zucchini over here. And a giant mammoth sunflower. This garden bed right here where the zucchini is right there and there needs to be like heavily weeded. Oh no! My hose is making a mess. My raccoon. That raccoon was a Mother's Day gift from my kids years ago. I love it. It's always out here. And I used to have raccoons when I was growing up. We had like 3 of them as friends. They weren't really pets, but they were. I grew up in rural Ohio and like in the middle of the woods somewhere on an orchard. And my sisters and I had lots of friends from the forest, I'd say. Raccoons were always there. They were never caged. We never caged them. We did make spots for them, like areas for them and food and water that they would go get, but they hung around. They weren't a caged animal. They free roamed, and they were free to go to the woods if they wanted and leave, come back, whatever. So we had Ranger, Bandit, and Mika. That's what their names were. Almost done watering out here. I noticed that has a pool of water now. It's not seeping through. Is it like fabric? This wheat barrier fabric supposed to be water? Like it's supposed to be able to water what's under it? I don't know. I mean, I don't want to water the weeds under there, but you know what I mean. Also don't want a pool of water right there, but it'll evaporate because this is a very, very, very dry environment. I think I'm overwatering. Okay, I need to stop. Sometimes it's just too fun. Right now I have to go over here and turn it off. You get all wet because it's coming out. Here we go. Make sure it's all the way off. It's so hard to turn. But see? Lavender is starting to bloom. I'll have to pick it one day soon. It's still not dark yet. This is my kitchen window view. And I have it open and I'm enjoying the cool breeze coming through. It's 7:07. I'm just waiting for darkness to come so I can look at the solar lights.